think one of the best things for us is how black and white the Bible is. It's just straight up. Listen to James 4:11. Do not speak evil of one another, brethren. Wow. So do not means don't do it. And it's talking about brothers and sisters. So that's a really big command. Do not speak evil of one another, brethren. Then in verse 9 it says, do not grumble against one another, brethren. So if you applied those verses to your life, that could really help you. Because when you speak evil about your brother or sister, or when you complain and grumble about one another, you're actually putting information out there and it becomes live and dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Because your interpretation of your brother most of the time is not accurate. So we're not to speak out evil things about each other. When you speak evil about your brother or sister, you are actually planting seeds of suspicion into the person who's hearing that information. And it can spread like the pandemic. And it causes division because the person who's hearing the information may not get it's not always accurate. So think about in a company when employees start talking about the boss or about another worker. Or remember that game when we were kids where you whisper a phrase into someone's ear and it goes around the whole room, and by the end, it's completely different than what the person first said? So the Bible's saying don't do it. What an awesome thing. Why? And not to grumble, because it says in verse 9, do not grumble against one another, brethren, lest you be judged, because the judge is standing at the door, or lest you be condemned. In James chapter 3, it says, verse 9, with it we bless our God and Father with the tongue, and with it we curse men who've been made in the image of God. Out of the same mouth proceed blessing and cursing. Whoops. My brethren, these things ought not to be so. So what's the answer? If I'm not supposed to speak out evil or talk about someone or grumble or complain, what am I supposed to do? Well, Jesus tells us in Matthew 5, bless those who curse you. Bless. Romans 12:14 says, bless those who persecute you and do not curse. When you're learning a new language, I looked it up on the internet for about 2 minutes, and it says when you're learning a new language, it can take up to 3 months. I think learning to bless and not speak evil is like learning a new language. And we need to train ourselves. But first you need to know what never to do. And then start blessing. It can actually feel awkward to bless someone that is mean to you. It can feel foreign to us because it's a new language. Train yourself. 3 months. Try it for 3 months. Just keep blessing the people that are upset with you, and you will be blessed. There's protection in this command. So I challenge us as the body of Christ to stop infecting each other with evil language about each other and start blessing. Bye. Stop cursing and start blessing.
Whoa!